Good afternoon. Welcome back to Chocolate Park here in Oxford, Alabama, as we are wrapping up our final day of the Alabama State Park and Rec Baseball Championships. Today is otherwise known as Champion Day, and we are happy to have with us the 10U All-Star team from Millbrook who have competed in the 2A bracket and now will be known as your state champs. Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, long 4 days?
Very.
Hot 4 days?
Very.
Fun 4 days? Take us through the last few days and the accomplishments that you and your guys have accomplished.
Well, it's kind of just a whirlwind of emotions. We've had a lot of ups and downs. We've had a lot of injuries that we've had to deal with, and just haven't been able to get some consistency in key spots. And the last couple of days, players just started making plays. On the field, in the batter's box, and all of us coaches, we got together and we said, it looks like we got some ball players now. And through all that adversity, through all the ups and downs, they never let it get to them, and they came here to handle business, and they did it.
Yes,
Woo!
Awesome. Hey, let's look at my man right back here. Tell me, man, how much fun have you had, not just in baseball on the field or here inside the park, outside of here? How much fun have you had this week? And what's something fun that you've done outside of playing baseball?
Big time, right? Trying
Big
to go
time?
hard.
You go to big time? What was your favorite thing there? Go-kart. So you tell me, if y'all were playing go-karts or putt-putt or bowling or any of that stuff, laser tag, would the players beat the coaches or would the coaches beat the players?
Players, coaches beat the players.
Come on. Well, I tell you what.
We got a new MVP, never mind.
One thing I will tell you is I know that you guys would beat some other teams because that's what you did in the end when it counted. You guys won a state championship, and while the guys were out there on the field and the families were there, for those of you who aren't here today, unable to be here, these guys have earned a free berth to the World Series in Baton Rouge, and we're excited to see you guys play. And as you see, they have their beads on, so they're ready to have their own Mardi Gras in Baton Rouge. Before we go, though, we're going to recognize one individual who had a really good tournament. Like Coach will tell you, he could have picked anybody. This is a special group, and they did it really well. This individual will earn this MVP chain to proudly wear anytime, anywhere. Coach, please have the honor of recognizing that player.
So, the Millbrook 10U MVP, unanimous from all the coaches, is Javen Reese.
And guys, everybody that, I don't know if y'all didn't watch a lot this year, we never put Javen behind the plate all year. When I put him behind the plate for the first time this year, he's like, "You want me to catch?" And his eyes got like this big, and his mom was telling me like, "No, don't you put him back there. He don't need to be back there. He's gonna get hurt." And I'm like, "He's gonna be fine." And monster of a catcher back there. And we couldn't have done it without him. So when John talks about we put kids in places that they weren't used to, that's one of the most important places on the field, and we couldn't ask for more than that young man right there.
I got nothing in those and I still.
So, hey, talk to me about how it feels to be named the MVP on a team full of state champs.
Yeah, really good, because I've been wanting this for like 5 years.
You did so good, Javen.
So, hey, we're going to wrap this thing up. We're going to do a couple things up first, okay? A couple things we owe folks and that we need to do. One is our coaches and our families put a lot of time in with you. We see it with every group that comes up here because special groups make it to this table at the end of the week. I need you guys to give them a big thank you on 3 for everything they do for you. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you!
Now listen.
Welcome.
The last thing we do before we leave is, as I look out at the lake, I see 3 other teams out there that are sending me videos, because what they do here when you win a state championship is you go throw your coach in the lake. Okay? Your coach told me he was willing to let y'all throw him in. Okay?
That's Jameson's turn.
Yep.
It's your turn, baby. It's your turn.
Can I jump in too?
Whoever jumps in is up to you and your parents, but I want to see some Millbrook guys making a splash.
Yeah.
The last thing we're going to do, though, on 3 is we're going to say we're going to the bayou. 1, 2, 3.
We're going to the